What if I tell you that you have an amazing guide deep within you who is ready to help you make all your dreams come to fruition, from marriage to career to good health to good family life? And the only thing that is stopping you from experiencing this amazing thing is nothing but your belief. If this is the kind of content you like, relax. Let's have this conversation. Stick around. Stick around. My name is Ify and this is my channel. On this channel, we talk about things that we were not taught in school. On today's topic, we are going to talk about signs that your belief system is blocking your flow of life. The law of belief states that anything you believe and feel with all your heart long enough becomes your reality. The moment you are born, your culture, your environment, your religion, your people, everything molds how you see life, your belief system, how you connect with things from the external world, how you even connect with yourself on the inside world. All of these factors are what groom you to be the person you are. Your belief system is a strong part of you that is deep rooted inside of you and help you to perceive things, whether they are right or wrong. And because this belief system has a major role to play in your life, we want to talk about some of the signs that is really stopping you from tapping deep into what you can achieve as a human being to expand and experience a better life of abundance. Because abundance actually is our birthright. Most people have strong opinion over things they have not experienced themselves. And because they believe that their father, grandfather, great-grandfather has experienced that, they are emotionally or sentimentally attached. And some of these teachings are false. And some of these teachings are self-limiting. And some of these teachings are not going to prepare you or push you forth to be the right kind of person you want to be, to have an expansion in a world that is inexhaustible. When you look at your external world, it gives you a proper definition of how your internal world works. And if that bothers you to change your external world, for you to change your external world, you simply have to get down to your inward self so you can change how the inside person feels, so you can see and experience something different in your external world. So now let's get down to look at the signs that you bear in your heart, your soul, your mind that is actually stopping you from exploding, expanding, experiencing this fantastic other side of the world. Number one, you are too scared to dream big. First of all, let me just get home to this. A cousin of mine, very beautiful woman, fantastic, beautiful aura. She's so scared to dream big. So when we were having a conversation, that was a long time ago, trying to dream of how we want our lives to be and where we want our partners to live and what we actually wanted to have. Then she went ahead to say that she really wanted to marry a guy that travels around the world, but she's really scared that some part of her is telling her that she just can't. She's not so beautiful to merit people that has that kind of life experience. I can trace this belief from religious teaching. When we are taught, be moderate in all things. Just be noble, be modest, don't have them big. Just live a mediocre life and be fine. So I think my thoughts and my fears stem from that part of teaching. And since I began to shift my consciousness to something, understanding that universe is full of abundance and it is inexhaustible, I begin to change my path to believe that, oh, it's possible. So if you ever find yourself being so scared to dream big, this is a big sign that your belief system is stopping your flow of life. So pay attention to that and rechannel it, because you live in a world of abundance. Another sign is you are too scared to speak your truth. We grow up in environments where when you speak your mind, you get big beatings and big lashings, and people hush you and judge you. And because they judge you, you are so scared to be your authentic self. And this is taking you away from expanding, exploring, and experiencing your full potential as a human being. If you find yourself not being able to speak your truth because you're scared of judgment, you're scared of what they will say, or the conditionings, or the societal conditionings, chances are that your belief system is stopping your flow of life. Another sign that your belief system is stopping your flow of life is when you start faking forgiveness. Now let's deal with it. We live in a society that is hugely traumatized with all sorts of things. From generation to generation, we pass on cultures and values that are not so palatable, that are not so good to everyone. And when you complain about the treatment you receive in a society, you hear people hushing you. Forgive, but don't be unforgiving. And then you struggle to heal because it's not easy to forgive pain. Forgiveness is a gradual process. And because they force you to forgive, you don't want to talk about that, because if you talk about that, you hear words like, oh, you haven't really forgiven. That's why you're talking like this. Learn to be forgiving, eh? Forgiveness is good. Then you tame your nerves. Then you tame all of this. You start giving, okay, I've forgiven them. But right deep within you, you are hurting. And because you have not truly healed, you can't forgive. Forgiveness comes from healing. And when you heal, naturally, you don't need to struggle with forgiveness. And this is what society is not ready to teach you. So anytime you find yourself giving fake forgiveness, trying to force yourself to forgive people who hurt you, know that you are igniting fake forgiveness. And this does not always sink well. It stops the flow of your life abundantly. Another sign is when you choose to be the second best. I've seen beautiful people. Like, I listened to one actor, I can't remember the name of this actor one time, where he said that if he were given a second chance again in life, he would choose to always pick a lead role. And I can connect with that because I know I've seen beautiful women who believe that they are not worthy to be the first wife of anybody. I see them go to be the second best. I see huge talent out of fear play a sub roles. All of those things comes from a place of fear. And because they come from a place of fear, you're not going to grow beyond the limits where you place yourself. So when you see yourself playing or thinking you can be anybody's second best, second fiddle, know that you are stopping the flow of your life based on your belief system. And you can change this. You are scared to be your authentic self. We live in a society where people can label people and say, oh, it's one of the most hated people in the world. And because of this judgment and label placed on people, you tend to sink right by because you don't want people to judge you, to call you names. You want to be their best. The truth of the matter is that nobody is perfect. Everyone is struggling to live out their best life. This is the chapter of your life. Live it. And if you're not okay with this chapter, turn to the next chapter. Anytime you see yourself being so scared to be your authentic self, chances are your belief system is stopping you, because growing up you have been cultured to be this way, to sit this way, to live this way, to act this way. And anytime you don't live the way you were structured to live, your guilt stirs up. And at that time, you start thinking, oh my God, I don't need to be myself, so I don't want to be judged. Another sign is that you judge everyone who does not agree to your opinion. So it is okay to allow people to blossom in whatever belief system that they have, as long as it is working for them. Don't be offended anytime you feel that someone else's opinion is not digesting so well with you. Anytime you try to judge this opinion, then your belief system is stopping you. Allow people to live their life whichever way that it works for them. Another trait is you refuse to change. You hold so tightly to what you are being taught about what life is, socialization means, what expression means. You hold so tight to all of those teachings from your fathers, grandfathers, they handed over to you. You refuse to accept change or change. You refusing to change and adapt in a world that is changing all the time is a sign that your belief system is stopping you from growing, expanding, and blooming. If you see yourself having these feelings, uproot them. Be flexible in a world that is full of change. Belief systems are hard to change. Belief system is sentimental. Belief system takes a lot of hard inner work to change, but that does not mean that you can't change them. You can. And if your belief system is not helping your life to flow beautifully, help people around you to grow, to expand, nourish everyone, then it's time for you to pack it up and change them. If you have these signs, it signals you that you need to work on your inner self, bloom better, and change the course of your external life. Have you been struggling with life? Do you believe that wealth is created for some kind of people, that you are not worthy of that? Do you oftentimes feel that you are not deserving to be the best? Get into the comment section and tell me your belief systems, how it is helping you grow or how it is dragging you down. And I promise you, I'm going to go into the comment section and put a heart in each and every one of them. If this content is what you like, why don't you go ahead and click on the like button, subscribe to this channel so that this channel will be recommended to more people. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.